there folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, the rain keeps falling and that light keeps on burning. The rain will one day stop and that light will soon go out. For the people that used to live there don't live there anymore. That was the home of Pearly and Ingrid. Pearly was Nonton's friend, the one that Nonton said failed to get away from the bear. The truth was that Nonton hobbled Pearly to make sure that he couldn't escape the bear. We heard their side of the story, and after a lot of thinking, Lirin decided that regardless of what they claimed Pearly was like, we don't know if that's actually true, they'd still committed a crime, and we had to report them to the magistrate. Now this was likely a foolish decision because no one was going to believe, oh, we saw it in a vision. But that was enough for Nonton and Ingrid to draw blades and have at thee with us. As we were much better armed and armoured and more experienced, we prevailed, drawing a sad end to this tale.
I'm here.
Now there is something here that we can loot, and that something is some beer and ale. We'll totally take that.
I'd be glad
Then
to.
we'll think about what we need to do. The first thing we could do is we could go to this place, which I believe is the home of Kalicia's sister. I popped in here briefly when I was looking for Nonton, and when he wasn't there, I left. But I think that's where I want to go. I also probably want to go into the ruins of the Temple of Eothas. First things first, though, we'll go here. We'll have the entire party do that, because otherwise we are going to be split up. And here I go, just running by myself. I shouldn't run off by myself. You never know what might happen. There's probably a select every... Yeah, select all. That was the button I needed. You'll all run over here. And you two will chat in the rain. The rain must be pretty common if people don't care about it. Okay.
I'm here.
With us all here, we'll open the door and pop inside. There's also a cat. Hello, cat.
I'm here.
I cannot say hi to the cat, but I can say hi to you. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
How do you do?
Well, finally, I was starting to think... The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Okay, this option's here. I have to do it. Nice cat. Aufra smiles brightly. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Master O'Demmers, by chance? I was, yes. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was... killed. Aufra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalicia was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive, somewhere. Aufra's face crumples, and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Kalicia mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance instead. Aufra looks at you with some surprise, before dabbing at her nose with the sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favour. I owe her my life. I feel like I can at least listen. Aufra wipes at her eyes. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalicia as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Redrick, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of a god's disfavour. with my Hathord gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. I hoped Kalisha could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollow-born, but she moved south to Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now with Kalisha gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? So, kind wayfarers and gold-packed knights have special options, but we're not one of those. We owe it to Aufra to help. As I said, we owe Kalisha our life, so we'll pay that in kind. I'll find Ranga for you. Aufra blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, gods bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of... well, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Adslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasps her hands together. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets her hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. So we got 20 copper to pay for a potion. There's stuff to loot here, but we're not going to loot it. That's her stuff. And we should save after getting that quest, because we're not going to go to Anslog's Compass. Not right now. We're going to head over to here. Well, this temple may be ruined, but there's a stairway here. Let's pop in. And then I told her, that's not a pistol! Oh, to hear tiny bits of stories. Tiny snippets of life. So, let's go down and see what's happening within what remains of the temple. This is probably going to be about as cheery as... well, as I was saying, this is probably going to be about as cheery as the rest of the place. A rising sun and the 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Eothas.
I haven't been in here for, must be 5-6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
I'm here.
Please help me. Of course we'll help you. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Adair. Paying your respects, Aethasian? He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. The faint edge of hostility belies Adair's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types, either. Wirtan jerks his chin towards Adair. I just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a Temple of Eothas, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood. Red Ceres, even. Not so much from Red Ceres these days. Until the war, of course. Even then, you get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Redrick decided he'd been too lenient on them. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Redrick ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Redrick hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, they will be forgiven, and the legacy will end, see? He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Wirtan licks his lips. Those priests. Maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you could get down there, find their remains, maybe we could finally give them a proper burial. Wirtan breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Alot's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I have some questions first. Yes? Who are you anyway? Wirtan offers you a weak grin. Name's Wirtan. I've lived in Gilded Vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs and looks away. I used to help the temple, sometimes. Bring supplies, that's all. Won't Lord Redrick mind us digging around down here? I wouldn't go telling him about it. Lingering in these places, it's no good for anyone. But you do is quick and quiet, and we can do right by these priests without raising a fuss. I have no more questions. Then, what do you say? I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out. And take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Okay, we have a quest. And that quest is find the remains of the priests. So, we'll move in. And of course,
you're quite friendly, aren't you?
we'll stealth. We're being spotted by you. Also, stealth bear.
I'm here.
Let's have you two move over here. Slowly, us being spotted is fading. And we're going to look around and see what we can uncover.
Here.
How big is this place? Moderately large. Moderately large. Now, if there are any traps,
I'm here.
we'll find them. If there are any other secrets, hopefully we'll find them. If there are any enemies, hopefully we'll find them too. Oh! Okay, you're only just being spotted here.
I'm here.
But we're not being spotted. We're not being spotted. These are ivory spiderlings. They are immune to web. We could sneak over to here. And get you here. And get you two here. You're going to be spotted immediately. But that's okay, because they don't know we're here yet.
Yes?
So, do that. You attack here. Actually, you attack here. You attack here. We have you marked prey this. And I'm just going to have you attack with the wand. I want to save your spells for now. How about thee? Oh, oh. Okay, you're going there. No, no. Stay away.
Oh.
Okay, that is a poison, a sicken, a graze caused the sicken status. That should probably fade. That should probably fade over time, right? Ooh, I'm not sure that's good. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine. Excellent, excellent.
Yes?
That's a victory. Oh, back up. That is a bigger spider. That is a ivory spinner. There was a box here. It's got in it a letter home. Mother, I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Haemere come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it safe to remain. I know Retrix Obrica will not approve, but the letter trails off here. And there's a Jasper. We'll take both. We'll move over to here. Get out of sight. Now I could avoid fighting there. I could. What's the descriptive text here? Whoever sat here left in a hurry. Ink has dripped across the scroll, obscuring its contents. Okay. We'll look here too. That said, looking here will probably alert you. The pile of furniture is branded with scorch marks. Yeah, that's not surprising. Okay, let's assemble. You go over here. You go here.
How may I help?
You go here.
Yes?
And I will start, as I mean to go on, shooting you. You go here. You go here. A good hit there.
Hard to move!
We've been webbed. That's fine. Have at thee! I want to mark you, actually. And then you can attack me. Okay, let's go! We seem to be doing pretty well here. You're a bit sickened, but the spinner's a bit nasty. However, we did prevail, though not by much. Biscuit is struggling a little. But your endurance will go back up.
I'm here.
Excellent. Back to sneaking. Back to
Yes?
sneaking. The sneakiest of bears engages in the sneakening. Now.
Look there!
Aha! We've discovered a switch. And this switch will open up the way further in. Which is good. Was there anything else to loot here? No, there wasn't. Let's save. Saving's important. Progressing through this place is also
Yes?
important. Oh, that is a Skulder Whelp. You're gonna notice me, aren't you? Yes, you are.
I'm here.
Well, you're not gonna notice
Yes?
me there, though. Let's have you move forward.
I'm
And
here.
we'll have at thee
How may I help?
with you.
I'm here.
Definitely going to mark you. Now you don't know we're here, so we can strike from the... Okay, we can strike from the shadows and obliterate you. Obliterating you wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it worked. It worked. Okay, is there anyone else here? There's a ruin. These collapsed stones are pocked with burrows and narrow crevices. Claw marks and dung mark the presence
I'm here.
of beasts. Yes, Skulder. More than one, too, I
I'm
imagine. Yep, there's a second. Wow, that table's still there. It's still intact after all this time.
Aye?
I'm going to scout out. Oh, careful, careful, careful.
I'm here.
How many of them are there? Being able to sneak helps out a lot. There's just one by the looks of it. But there might be more. There might be more. I don't want a surprise. It's just one. There would have been two had I not have picked up the first one. Okay, let's get
Aye?
ready. Let's get ready.
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm here. Stand
Have at thee!
together!
And now we
I'm here.
will do this and reveal ourselves. You can attack. We're on slow mode, by the way. I should go to standard speed. And you
Aye?
should attack as well. And you should attack. There we go. How do I get rid of slow speed? Half speed. Why is slow mode active? I've done something to put slow mode on. Fast mode, slow mode. Ah! Fast mode, slow mode,
Yes?
normal mode. That's the change. That's the change. Okay, we have here a Skulder ear. I don't know why we need it, but we've got it.
Yes?
We now have the ear.
Quietly now.
Let's look at this. Vermin have scoured these plates, though mold still grows in green-black clumps across the table.
At once.
Ew.
I'm
We
here.
could go this way, or we could go this. I'm going to go this way first, because this way promises more adventure. Okay, that way also promises more adventure, but this is closer adventure. Oh, there's a box here.
I'm here.
Is it a... Oh! It's a trapped box. Ah! That familiar red shifting colour from Baldur's Gate. You cannot disarm a trap. Do you wish to trigger it? Sure. Ouch! When a party member is reduced to 0 endurance, they are knocked out. This means they are out of the fight, but as long as your side is victorious, they will regenerate their endurance when combat ends. Even though endurance regenerates after combat, health does not. Keep an eye on the bar to the left of a character's portrait to prevent them from being maimed or killed. Yep, we got immediately taken out there. Blech. We'll be fine. We're not fine. We have a twisted ankle. Minus 25 reflex, which is unfortunate.
Quite friendly, aren't you?
But the reward was worth it. A ring of overseeing. Plus 10% ability area of effect. You know, I feel like that might be a good thing for you. Let's give you that. Also, we do have this ring of minor deflection. I don't think they... Do they stack? I think they might. Either way, I should have had that on a while ago. Okay. Let's be sneaky again. Over here. If I'd have had a higher mechanic skill, I could have... Ooh. That's a proper Scolder. Oh dear. That's going to be a vicious foe. We might want to use some spells against that one. So.
I'm here.
Let's cause a blockade of... Oh! You know, let's come back to that
Certainly.
one. Let's come back to that. A long time later. That's a lot of Scolder.
Yes?
Don't want to face that many Scolder. That door is locked. The bells are probably... Yep, the bells are probably the key. I'm gonna need to do something about that. Let's go to my journal and look at the quest. The door to the lower floor appears to be sealed with some enchantment. There's a set of bells inside which may play a part in opening it. Oh, they may. They absolutely may. But you know what? That's something that we'll figure out next time, folks. For when we come back, exploring this temple, this ruined temple. And all the dangers that lie therein, because oh boy, are there dangers here. I'm gonna have to try that soon enough, but not just yet. I think I'll explore everywhere else first. Deal with the simpler encounters before tackling something a lot more challenging. That trap. We do need to get better with mechanics. We do need to get better at it. Soon enough we will, soon enough. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.